we see that you're going to school. Maybe tell us how that is going.
It was going all right, but I'm actually out of school now and kind of just hitting the job market a little bit.
All right. Can you walk us through your resume in a couple of minutes?
Yes, I do not have that in front of me right now, but I should know everything on it. So did you want to start with college or, um, I might just actually go snag that real quick. I'll just be back in just one sec.
Thank you.
Hi, I apologize. Just give me one sec. So what was the first thing that was put on my resume? I'm currently part-time enrolled, so working on another 6 credit hours.
Okay. And when do you plan to finish that?
Um, so if I stay on the 6, we'd be probably on 4 to 8 year plan.
Okay. And tell me a little more about what you know about TitleOne.
I mean, you could work from Hawaii like a month or 2 months out of the year and come back and just, be fine with that, depending on what position you're in. But, the flexibility to work overseas and still come back to Idaho and have a job seems like it'd be a great thing. Top 3 accomplishments. Let's see. Being a pretty good husband, probably being the most loyal best friend ever. Someday he's gonna owe me so big. And then also, probably my social skills, judging that most people have a pretty good time with me. Success, probably, working in Maui, drinking Mai Tais on a Tuesday afternoon and working from the beach. That sounds pretty good.
That sounds nice.
That does sound nice.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'm doing it in the winter so I can rub it into all my friends' face if they're sticking it out in the cold. When you're trying to pick a restaurant and everybody says I don't care, sometimes you got to be assertive and be like, we're just going to the Olive Garden.
Right.
Is it 9 to 3 or 9 to 4, 10 to 4?
It's actually like 8 to 5 with an hour lunch and then a break in the morning, break in the afternoon.
How long are those breaks?
15 minutes, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, so really it's just an 8-hour day.
Oh, and then if you smoke, do you get extra breaks?
So what have you done in, say, the last 30 days to better yourself?
I quit drinking on the weekends. That seems to help my beer gut that I was getting over COVID season. I like going to the spa. That's like a good massage is always nice. Going to work with a hangover, that's probably the hardest struggle any time during COVID. Yeah, well, I probably wouldn't have tried to rob a bank after going on a 4-day bender. So, I mean, I hope I would be able to stay out of that.
Then what is maybe some criticism that you've ever received?
Not getting my beard trimmed or my hair cut enough. My long unshaken locks could be fixed for sure. I could always probably been a better writer and speaker, and trying to get through that throughout the years has been a struggle.
Okay, so what, maybe with receiving that, what tools or things have you implemented to help better yourself in that?
Spell check. That goes a long way. Trying to get better at golf, and then about any time when you go play and you've gotten better and then your game recedes, well, I was able to stick out such a long time at a shopping center that TitleOne should be a breeze to make it commit 5 years to. if I was able to get through that. I, have had like month-long jobs at a desk and whatnot. So, you try to get up, see what your neighbors are doing in their cubicles, keep a little bit of an active social life in the office, so on and so forth. If I can more get into the position where you're close to being like a president kind of like position and you can work from Hawaii or Mexico or something like that, that would be great too.
What does your goals look like in order to achieve being the president and getting to work remotely in Hawaii?
Hopefully knowing the other president really well so that he can put me in a good position.
How would you get to know the president to have that relationship?
Good starts would probably be next door neighbors since he was born and being the best man in his wedding.
That
Guys, I
president.
can't do this anymore. Jason and some of the cronies put me up to this, and I didn't even know my own resume. I'm assuming you guys know Jason Vickery, right? Or at least, and that's probably why I don't know if you guys are recording everybody's, but I think that's why mine's recording. And I popped a beer with all your interns, and nobody said a word.
All right, Kaylin, I think we can stop the recording.
Yes, we sure will.